So you guys have asked for it for the Rival Pilot. We have done a ton of mods. You guys can kind of check them out there. But one of the biggest things people were asking me is saying, hey, look, XFox, we have your Mega mod right here. We don't want to have to open the thing up every time it shoots or put a dart in and go. Or if you guys have the inline mod, every time you shoot, you didn't want to have to open it, prime it back, and go. You guys were like, can't you make a locker so that every time you shoot, all you have to do is just give it that downward flick and you're good? And we did just that, or even the single shots you can pretty much do. So you guys can check it out here. We have two versions of this locker. One is going to be kind of a more raised one, if you want to call it that. And this way you can put some kind of, I don't know, string, bungee cord, whatever through it. This way, if you guys decided to open it up and kind of go right there, boom, you guys can just, you know, it won't fall on the ground and disappear, even though you might have bright colors. But we do have a second version of this, which is much smaller for a lot of you guys who want to keep the thing locked and not really have to open the thing back up and open. So in the kit, it does have two. Basically, the bigger one, which does have the string attachment for it. Now, we don't give you any bungee or anything like that. You guys can choose whatever you want to do, or you can use the other one so you guys can kind of pick and choose. Now, what's neat about this is you can do something like this. So this is our inline kit in here, and you guys know we can hold 3 inline darts. Typically, you'd prime it open, you'd put the darts in, but every time that you shot it, you'd have to, you know, it would do that on you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do quick shots. So now what you can do is pretty much put in the darts there if you want to, or you can front load it, which I was doing, and all you have to do is just shoot it in between each round. So let's go ahead and throw 3 darts in here. I'm going to front load this thing, so you just push them right in the front. And we do have a smaller suppressor, but you know what, I'll keep the original one on our kit here. So we just put 3 darts in, and you just shoot, give that downward flick, shoot, give it that downward flick, shoot, and you are good. You don't have to open the thing up each time, or it doesn't have to open up each time that you guys prime it. This way, it turns into more of a pistol-like blaster. But what's also neat is you can use full-length darts as well. So like this, we know a lot of people were doing this. Prime it, you don't got to put it in the back. You can just front-load this thing like that, shoot it, prime it, put another dart in the front, and go. You can do the same thing with small darts if you guys want to. Shoot it and go. And again, it is not opening up, so you don't have that extra, you know, thing of closing it and going. So I don't know, you know, a lot of you guys were asking us for this, so we went ahead and did it. And again, our kit is going to include both the smaller as well as the raised. And if you guys are curious, I mean, check out all the other mods that we have done for this thing. We have done a lot, everything from, again, the inline mod here to the brass breech to just the normal inline one. I mean, there is a lot. We did the Rival dress-up kit for this, so there is a lot of potential. Don't forget the back here. For a lot of you guys who are looking at this, this is our kind of back piece where it kind of just takes away all that raised stuff, all the stuff that you don't want to use. But we do have one, of course, that does hold darts as well if you guys want to look at that one. But overall, this is a super good platform. A ton of you guys have been asking for it. We said, hey, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and include this little locker. And this will work with a lot of different other kits that we've seen on the market where they don't have a locker. And it's kind of the same thing. You're like, oh, every time I use an inline, like, why do I have to just wait for it to open between every single shot? And now you can pretty much just throw your locker on there, and whatever kit you guys are using, it should still work the same. Pop back off if you're ready, get back inside, and go. So let me know what you guys think. Definitely leave it down in the comments. It's this little small mod, but it's still quite nifty, I think. I think it's kind of cool, but let me know what you guys think. Leave it down in the comments, or check out our Etsy store and pick one of these up. Thanks again, Fox fans.